Welcome to Blitzball Battle 5 presented by DraftKings. It is the season as we're getting it started today in the warehouse. I am the voice of the warehouse, Light, Jake Storiale, replacing Chris Rose. I am joined by Lorenzo DeMalia from We Got Ice. How we doing, Zoe?
I am doing good, and this whole thing is brought to you by DraftKings.
Yes.
So thank you, DraftKings. I am not Peter Moylan.
We've got a fun one today. You're going to be able to hear some behind the scenes. You're going to hear some of the our truck and what goes on with the cameras and everything around here. We have Dalton Feely doing his best Kelsey Winger impression down on the sideline today. And we've got a fun little matchup here, Zoe.
This is a fun little matchup. We have Jimmy and Dan Rourke versus my friend Jack and Joez McFly. So it should be a good matchup here. And we're going to see Jack Doyle starting on the mound. So that's always a fun time.
I'm excited. I said it, 'tis the season. I believe in that. We're sneaking up on Blitzball Battle 5 soon. I hope you guys are excited to watch. And like you mentioned with your buddy Jack Doyle, we haven't played a lot of Blitzball lately.
No.
Something with Jack pitching.
Feels right.
There'll be some goofs today. There's going to be some pretty pitches. This is
This
usually when he's at his
is like father-son.
not playing the pressure card in a rude way, but a relaxed Jack Doyle is just slinging it up there.
And to make it even better for Jack, we're introducing a new rule in today's video. We have a designated fielder,
Yes.
a.k.a. Ryan Cohen, so he will be fielding for both teams. So there'll be two players fielding in the field. So that just makes it easier for pitchers to get out. So let's see how Ryan fares.
Talking about the designated fielder.
And the thought process behind it was just to get rid of some of the cheapies. I mean, fielding in the warehouse is not easy. Anything hard hit, anything off the ceiling is brutal. But those kind of oppo choppers, if you don't have a defender there, we want to see what the game looks like getting those out of there. So Ryan Cohen is there today, and we're going to see what it looks like.
And I think Jack is about ready to go, Jake.
Double zeros. Jack Doyle and Joez. There's going to be a lot of silliness on that team. Dan Rourke leading off.
Settles in quick.
Wow.
Inside, ready, 3.
Watches it the whole way for ball 1.
Ready, 4.
Does Doyle have an over-the-top sidearm plan, or it just
camera's
happens
a
on the
replay
fly?
camera.
I don't think he thinks much. I think he just goes out there and does whatever he's feeling in the moment. Ooh,
Ready,
and he goes right
ready,
back
3,
to it
take
for a
3.
strike, Jake.
Ready,
He's
replay.
6 inches off the plate inside. He brings it back 6 inches in.
Take it.
1-1 count to Dan Rourke. Look at this replay as Dan watches.
Nice.
Dan kind of hopped out of the way
Ready,
a
4.
little bit on that one.
Take
He's
4.
kind of up on the plate.
Thank you. Good
He
job.
he
Ready,
likes
1.
to try to cut off that
Take 1.
slider. I think
respect
that's the
it.
game plan.
Right.
Same pitch 3 times in a
Take 3.
row.
Man.
Another fastball.
And not in a rude way, but Doyle coming very over the top on those. Those are straightish for Doyle.
No, those are, definitely. Ooh, that was a nice pitch, but just a little too fast, Jake.
70 miles per hour here in the warehouse is a redo. 70, 71, 72.
Ready, 3.
Anything 73
3.
and up is an auto ball for those tuning in.
Ready,
I
1.
could see him going about
Nice
half
slow
a
zoom
round
in there. Take 1.
You're right.
Oh, he did, but he missed.
I think we have a really good angle to look at Jack Doyle's hands, so I don't know how coy you want to play that.
No,
but you were all over it.
I was staring at his knuckles. He has very small hands when you wouldn't really expect him to.
Take 1.
He loves hearing about that.
There you
And
go.
look at that. That's where the Dan Rourke's
look at that
being on the
fastball now.
plate.
Yeah.
That slider never had a chance.
Yeah, it's 3-2 now. Dan's working in that bat.
Potential losers might be my
Ready,
favorite
1.
jerseys.
Rourke
Take 1.
believes in his hitting prowess.
Take.
Talking to him before the tournament, he's been saying he feels good in the box. He just needs to throw strikes on the mound, which we'll see in a little bit.
And look at that. He worked
Good
a walk.
Good AB.
That's pretty. That was a good at bat. He went down 1-2, took a couple good
gotta be
pitches.
on ball, so my bad.
Jack tends to start a little wild in the game.
Didn't take the bat off his shoulder,
Didn't
so
even
I don't want
think
to give
about
Rourke too much kudos. That last pitch was a great take.
It was.
And here comes John Boy, Jimmy O'Brien.
They face each other a lot in their days.
People, real ones remember one inning league.
They do.
What kind of stats we got?
I mean, we got 47 plate appearances, 12 hits for a free 24 batting average for Jimmy against Jack.
These are like real Juan Soto stats.
Nice pitch. Ready, 4.
Jimmy was
4.
really up in
Ready,
front
replay.
on that. 66,
Take
two-seam
replay.
down the middle. I think that caught more glass than Jack probably wanted there.
Yeah, that ended up in the pretty spot. It did drop right at the end. Otherwise, I think that's
Felt like my timing was there.
a double to right.
Just dropped on me.
And Jimmy acknowledges that, talking to himself.
Yeah, he did. He was kind of just calling
Yeah.
the game himself.
How
That was a
about
little
that?
weird.
I never know I never know how I miss.
I always look at Jack, I go, where did that miss? And he was like, you just missed the entire ball.
Jack was also not watching. 2-1 from 0-0.
Ooh, that's a great spot. That's where I think he wanted that first pitch.
Take replay.
It's a fastball.
Jimmy's looking for the replay. You see
So
him
that's what he
drop
shot.
down.
Ah, shit.
And I think,
Swing,
yeah, he
Jim.
comes under it just enough. That one rose a little bit while the other one dropped. Oh, don't show the tight replay.
That is a
Not
tight
bad.
It's a good check swing.
I like that he dropped the
Job,
bat
Doyle.
out of his hands and caught it mid-check swing. That was nice.
Golly.
That was a strike. I'm pretty sure that was bottom pipe.
I think that was the gray noise.
Yeah, see ya. That's bar down from Jack.
How about I just
deeper you
noticed
get
the
in the count,
white
more likely you're
Boston
gonna
hat out of Jack Doyle.
He's got a little Boston to him today. It's the first time I think I've seen
Wow.
him without like a We Got Ice hat in a video. How about that?
Yeah.
He misses high with the
you go,
slider to Rourke.
Hey,
Rourke
stay
walked
tracking
back last at bat, full
Slow
count.
eyes, quick
I
hand.
mean, Rourke has seen. Ooh, good pitch. He has seen Jack before in his career. He has 2 hits off of him.
Okay.
So how about
My new
that?
pitch I'm workshopping, the Mike DeLeon.
Rourke has very much embraced, outside of that swing, the blitz ball. I am just protecting the glass
Yes.
with this piece of plastic, and I'll do whatever it takes.
You see, that was a knuckle drop from Jack.
That was gross.
I saw that the last 2 seconds, too.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
nice
God.
pitch. That comes from the sky. I don't know what you're going to do with that.
I was going to comment that looked like a hittable one.
I was gonna
but
say
from
that
our
too.
angle. But on the floor, you could see how much drop that ball had.
Ooh, and that slider is top
That was a strike,
corner.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
That was gross, Jake.
And that's where I meant
Yeah.
Rourke kind of
third
cuts
out,
off
or
that
should I go
inside
do the
slider,
third
but
out? I
this
don't know.
one
We can
ends
talk
up
about
and
that
away
later.
on the gray part
Want
of
to do
the
innings? I'll do this
That
thing you
was
do next to me.
actually disgusting.
I
2
can tell me next week
strikeouts,
if I
2
need to.
sliders. We're not
Get
really
the
getting to
reps
see
in.
Ryan as a designated fielder in action, Jack.
I like to see Dan kind of swing down on it a little more. He's got that judge uppercut right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, ready 3. Take 3. Ready replay. Just once. Take replay. Just once. Whew. Ready 3. Take 3.
Ooh,
And
make it
that's
3 in a
3.
row.
And that's
Oh my
3.
Oh my
God.
gosh, is this going to be a 1, 2, 3
Jesus.
at bat? Jeez.
It's not.
Is gross.
Oh,
This
my, that's
is gross. Jake Storiale says this
Jimmy
is
gets
gross.
his head out of the way. It's 0-2. 19th pitch of the inning from Jack Doyle. Tries to rip the two-seamer, stays out wide, can't come back. And gives Jimmy a little life here.
Yeah, I think sometimes as a hitter, just seeing like a pitch throwing a pitcher throwing a pitch that's not even close is a refreshing feeling.
Just confident that you saw it, you didn't think about swinging. We're
small
here.
wins.
Ready 4. Take 4. Ready 3.
Oh.
Take 3. Ready replay. Take replay. Yeah, it was 64.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see it from 1. That might have nicked him. Yeah, ready 4. Take 4. Yep.
So the first,
There you go.
or the second base runner, first and second. Dan Rourke with a walk. Jimmy O'Brien with the
No,
head hit by
no.
pitch. 2 outs.
Can't pull the
1-0
trigger on
count.
Oh, nice pitch.
That
Man.
slider is nasty right
Dan
now.
with a little smile and maybe a warehouse signature move. Step back to go look at the screen for that one.
You'd have to
He won't get the
swing,
replay on this one.
You gotta anticipate.
1-1.
Maybe.
Ooh.
Jeez, he
1-2
did it
now.
again.
Oh,
1-2.
that's gonna go on the highlight reel. That one was
Yeah.
nice.
1-2.
Ooh.
And again, these outside sliders, and you see Rourke's approach of just trying to do anything with the barrel there, and he cannot.
Choke up with
That
pace.
was gross.
I'm making contact here, I swear to God.
Yeah. Ready 3. Take 3.
He's feeling it right now. Oh, is that
not?
Ready 4. Take 4. Yeah, it's a foul ball.
What the hell?
That was gonna be a strike. Ready 3. Take 3.
No, it's a foul ball.
Ready replay.
Oh, wait, it did-
Take
No,
replay.
I
Oh, they're
don't
saying it's a
think
single. I think it's a single.
Oh, it might be a single.
Dan somehow was able to fight it off. Nice
crazy.
job.
Dude,
So that hit
That's a
ceiling?
single.
Yo, let's go.
Okay, I think that's a single.
a single.
It did
Let's
hit
go.
the first
I could've
ceiling.
caught that.
That's a great reaction.
What is the first and
That is a
second?
great reaction.
Loaded.
He barely, I don't even think he swung.
You heard
He
that.
kind of didn't.
He just like put the bat out there. I mean, also, that was going to be a strike.
And look at this. Bases loaded.
I love that goof. Oh, Jimmy chases one inside.
Crazy. I would have swung at that shit too.
What just happened? I feel like 5 plays happened in one
Yeah.
there.
I shouldn't have swung at that. That was a I'm swinging.
Dropper?
No, I was just
You're swinging
I was
at it,
swinging
yeah.
at anything because he's been so accurate.
Okay.
That's
Jimmy.
what we're hearing there.
Jimmy reveals his approach. 0-1.
Ooh, and Jack is now. I feel like that was an intentional miss.
Well, and you know what? On this replay, I want to see, does this cut away?
Nice pitch.
It just stays away. Like a lot of blitzball fastballs you assume
go, Jimmy.
are going to tail back. That one did not. And now it's 0-2. Bases loaded. Doyle's 27th pitch of the inning.
Sometimes a pitch not moving is more confusing.
Look at that!
Oh, and that is a
That's a
single.
knock. Ready
That
3,
one's
take 3 on
right.
Joez.
Good swing. Let's go.
Ready 9,
Joe's
take
kind
9.
of like gave up on it a little bit.
Ready
No, I
4,
would
take
pick out
4.
the right.
Yeah.
Ready replay.
Good shit.
On 2,
Yeah, it was a little- I think we
take
tried to
think we
flip
When Jimmy and
Definitely
Rourke are putting good at bats together.
I mean,
Probably.
here's what I'll tell you.
Then back
The
here,
behind the
in the
back
middle?
pitch, absolutely.
Yeah, that was a good
That's a
swing by
knuckle
Jim.
drop.
That's a good swing
that
by
that
Jim.
one
Hit off
did
that
not
wall.
have as much drop,
great wall.
and it
Oh,
was middle
really?
middle.
We tested
I like that
last
by
week.
Jim. Way to
Oh,
fight
okay.
it off
Like
for a
it.
single.
With,
Don't do
with
too
3
much of it.
fielders, it's back
And
to
now
back.
look at him,
Word,
coaching
okay.
Dan
Just so
Rourke.
Joe's didn't give up on it. Like as soon as they
I
hit
love
that great
these
wall. Hey, we got to run.
Yeah, let's go.
That's insane.
Dude, especially how nasty he's looking. That's a W.
Walk, hit in the head.
Booth at mid-inning, we
check
throw to
swing on the
DK
behind the
commercial.
back pitch, and then I just kind of just
And the
threw a-
beauty here is, as Jack Doyle loads
I can't
another
believe we just
I'll
got
stay
max speed
And
limit
then I could also
slider.
feel
That was nice.
up here.
They're all
Nowhere.
usually he tries to like throw them at your hip and then it hit inside pipe. See,
And
that's
now-
again, all of his sliders
just-
today are just going away from the
Yeah.
zone.
protect that zone.
Well, I think
Yeah.
where Dan is, I think it's a hit by pitch risk, so he's just not even doing it.
Kind of want to go behind the back again to see if it.
Jack did just say he wants to do behind the back again, so let's see if he dares.
Slider. Joe's McFly looks up at the booth
Do it, Jack.
with
Do it.
that information.
Yeah, he's fake.
No, you're good. You're good.
We're to take 4, 73. That's a ball. Yeah, ready 3,
Had a
take
nasty
3.
reaction, just go.
Ready replay.
Check swing on behind the back.
Take replay. What just happened?
The fake the behind the back to throw one of the hardest pitch you'll probably see today.
That's a nice sequence right there. Honestly, the fake behind the back
Protect
shouldn't
now,
work, but it kind of
protect
did.
now,
It does.
protect now, Rourke.
Oh, that slider didn't
Ground
get up
ball.
enough.
Bounces it in by Doyle. That makes it 2-2. Bases loaded, 1 run across.
Shaka Zulu. Shaka Khan.
Let's see if Rourke can run into one, that would open up the inning a bit. And look at
Wow,
that!
and he does!
Ready 4, take 4.
Nice swing. That's a legit.
3,
Fuck yeah.
take 3.
Nice.
Let's
dude.
go.
Feel good?
Ready
That
roaming.
felt
good.
Take roaming. Ready replay.
Slower.
Take replay.
Big effort. Let's see.
And I want to see
That was a
from
great
1 as well.
swing.
You got to the spot slower.
Nice.
Yeah.
than you usually do.
Fuck yeah. That driving a run?
Yeah, look, dude. That's
Let's
usually
go.
you're just like.
Ready 3.
Yeah.
And that you
I will
just
see it from there. Yeah, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Hear that?
Nice little package.
Judge
Oh, that's a
Closer.
great swing.
Jimmy.
You hear that,
Oh,
Dalton?
that's cool.
I did
Ready
the
3,
judge
take 3.
before.
Ready 1. Take 1.
Jamie fouls that one off. That was a 67 two-seam. Caught a lot of glass there, too. How many pitches did Jack have this inning?
We're up to 33. This will be the 34th on the 0-1 to O'Brien.
Misses outside.
He's going to pull
And we got runners on second and third. A double here would bring out the Lamborghini Mercy.
That was a great swing by Dan. Wow. That changed the inning.
Oh, geez.
That's
Nice
dead.
pitch.
Slider?
Deadly.
Yeah, sweeper. We're being
I-
2024.
Yeah.
I,
He
wo-
just kept going.
I wonder if he's gonna throw it
I thought it
again.
was.
Yeah.
'Cause it hasn't been touched.
It's a good point, Jake. It's a good point.
Oh yeah.
Fastball
Oh,
gets touched.
Nice.
That's another run. 68 down and in. A nice swing by John Boy. I think it split the shifted defenders
feels like
over
he's
there.
Yeah,
right
I'm
there,
not
but
sure
you
what
really-
just happened
the
on the
ball skips so
defensive side. I would
fast.
love to see that again. Jimmy, puts
Maybe
it
if I'm
right.
playing back a little
Okay,
bit,
so it
give
feels
me
like
more time,
just
but
kind of
not
split them there.
Yeah,
It's a nice piece of hit.
they had Joez guarding the line for the choppers to the wall, and Ryan kind of
Other
up the
pitchers, it
middle.
for sure helps.
Hard hit ball, split him perfectly.
Perfectly
A
placed
4-spot on the
nice
board for the
work.
potential losers.
Hey, have another swing.
Not
dude.
living up
Your
to their
last swing
name.
How about that?
Nice.
Good take by Dan.
Yeah, he's got
I'll
good
start
plate
it.
discipline, trusts his swing.
Just see that ball.
That is what's nice
then I'll just
about
play like
having a speed limit is even as someone who's nasty as Jack.
Ah.
Oh my God, that slider.
I was
all the
so
time.
excited that I saw that.
Is
but I
the
fucking
more you
had to
see
swing.
him, like once he gets to like that 40
Right.
pitch range, it's like
Right.
you're not getting blown away.
No, even you know the. Wow, that was like a lazy slider by Doyle.
I was gonna swing too.
I'd have to assume another one's coming, but every time I do, he does not. As I watch the replay there,
was
just
a good
casually whips the
Didn't
arm
even really
through.
wind up.
I'm not even really doing that. I'm just trying to pick it up. If it's here,
1, 2.
which is
And that's what I was talking about with the inside sliders.
Way to hold the line,
Great
Dan.
reaction from Dan Rourke.
Dan
Yeah,
chased that ball down like a feral dog.
he operates on just a completely different level, and I don't really get it. The 2-2. Wow,
Ready,
that's an
3,
amazing
take 3.
take.
straight.
Let's get a replay.
Hey, battle now.
Take replay.
That zone.
Ready, 3, take 3. Crazy.
Yo, Rourke,
Ready, 1,
protect that glass.
take 1. Probably the only time I take a replay on a ball.
There-
Ready, 4,
That is
take
the
4.
slider. 4 strike.
Hey, what an inning from the potential losers. As they
Nice follow there,
We're
3.
on a DK commercial.
Yep. Who's gonna do it? Jake.
Yeah, just throw it a commercial.
Yeah.
name and
What do we?
with these words from DraftKings.
Picture me in Blitzball battles. Do I put it in this pocket or this pocket? No, the mic. Does anyone remember? I have no idea.
Hey, any editors remember what pocket Jimmy keeps his mic pack in?
It just hit you.
It'd be crazy if anyone did.
There we go. Thank you for DraftKings. Wow, what a commercial. As Jimmy O'Brien, John Boy, will take the mound. My baggage teammate. It's always interesting to see. There's usually an arm slot tweak.
It's always an arm slot.
Usually mixing in some off speed, trying to get the hitters off balance.
9 on Rourke. Stick to Rourke. Ready, 9, take 9. Thank you, Zach. Oh, Zach's in the
Zach's
shot.
the star.
Yep.
Rourke, what do you
Ready,
want?
4? Take 4.
So what I'm very interested about is Jimmy.
Jimmy, where
is
do you want
going
the,
to try
superior
utilize
fielder to
this
play?
new fielder rule. And his fielders are Dan and Ryan, who I'm convinced are related.
Big
They're
cousin
kind of the
energy.
same person. So excited to see how Jimmy
All
tries
right,
to
I'll take
operate
Cole.
them
Are you
because
swinging
that's
a lot?
probably his go-to method to get out.
I'm like drenched.
What's the history between Jimmy O'Brien and Joez McFly?
Well, Joez has really good numbers against Jimmy O'Brien. In 22 plate appearances, he has 9 hits and 6 walks for a 563 batting average and a 1.5 OPS.
The warehouse battery is low.
I didn't know it was like that.
Yeah, and a double and a
Okay.
homer. So this is a good matchup for Joez.
Well then, let's see this as you mentioned before. The more you see a pitcher in blitzball, especially in a long inning, this first at bat, kind of massive.
It is kind of
Well,
massive.
and also,
I think if
goes off the
Joez
blue
feels
wall, that's- you
confident
gotta
and
fly
gets to
that
see
way.
him one time through clean, he's going to be feeling good. And he looks good with the headband.
He does. You want to know what
You
I
don't
was-
see a lot of people
Go
just go
Joe?
straight headband anymore.
No, I appreciate the look. Kind of makes me want to do it.
Lake
Nice
pause
pitch.
by
Ready, 4,
O'Brien,
4.
two-seam.
Ready, replay.
Bottom
Take
left
replay.
quadrant of the zone.
You shooting yourself?
Come back on 3. Ready, 3.
Joez is talking about
Take 3.
kind of lean back on that.
After the first out, Truck is doing standings update, or Booth is, sorry.
Okay, I
Sounds
like
good.
this.
Ready, 1, take 1.
A bit more up on the plate here. Couldn't reach that.
0-1 from O'Brien.
Okay, so he offered, but I don't think he went
Yeah, I
fully.
mean, if we have the
Yeah,
check
he might
swing
might.
cam,
Maybe
I
it's the
don't
other
think
one.
he did. But we have cameras in this warehouse for a reason. Again, the warehouse rule, you have to come parallel with the batter's box. No,
he did not.
the strong forearms of Joez McFly from all that gaming.
I like it. Joez, look at Joez. He's making so many faces. What's going on?
Is he in pain?
What is he? Is like out of breath from
Ready,
swinging?
1. Take 1. It was a half swing, so.
Oblique.
Look at that. Jimmy, 66 from Jimbo.
Was that a grunt?
And we saw the two-seamer come back. That one kind of stays out there, so Joez has to defend that. Let's see if he gets on the plate a little more. He hasn't really covered that outside part.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Let's see what he does. Curveball? No, we went back to the two-seam. Great location on that two-seam, up and in.
And look at that. 4 pitches, punches out. He tells the infielders, low and away, low and away, low and away, up and in.
I'm not good with
One dead.
Oh, let's listen into Team John Boy here.
Just to see if I can hit my spot. He might crush it, and if he does, it's going to be a hot shot or off that wall.
You want me line again, or?
Yeah. And hey, if it's a hot shot, dude, pop it up.
Yeah.
It looks like John Boy is saying he's coming into Jack Doyle. They've got a shift to pull.
Interesting.
You can catch it.
I'm interested by this shift because I actually think Jack is one of the better hitters. He hits a lot of singles. I think he's better at hitting the ball on the ground, where I'm definitely a guy who would pull right into this. Jack has good numbers against Jimmy, too. Good pitch. He has 17 hits in 44 plate appearances. That's so many plate appearances.
That's a lot.
That's like actual sample size.
Major leaguers, like long career major leaguers get that. Longoria and CC.
Ooh, never hit a homer off Jimmy O'Brien, though.
Why'd you guys say that?
Yeah,
Come on, man.
That's my bad.
That's my quarterback.
Jim.
Well, this is your quarterback and my quarterback.
Do you think he heard me when I said that? Because I would feel bad.
Maybe
if he
just
did.
a little bit.
Here we go, Jimmy. Here we go.
Oh, Dan Rourke gets the crowd going.
I like that. Good teammate moment.
2-0. Little leg hezzy from O'Brien. Chopper.
Oh, ready 9, take 9.
It's all good.
Ready 3, take
You're
3.
good. You're good. It's a lot of
Ready
spin.
replay,
It's good to get
You
ready.
guys want to send Dalton out to talk to Ryan?
take replay. He's so sad.
His goal was to not make a single error.
We have Dalton out to talk to Ryan.
I marked it down. That's an error.
Ready roaming
0 for 1.
on roaming on Dalton.
Let's get
And
down
take roaming.
to Dalton Feely, who's with Ryan Cohen.
Ryan Cohen, your first opportunity as the designated fielder, this new rule, opportunity comes, you bobble it, runner gets on base. What's going through your mind during the play and now after the fact?
During the play, ball coming, dude, I played baseball my whole life. I think it's going to be like baseball, but it's frustrating. I mean, I want to help.
He's all good. We got his back. Let's just play ball, huh?
Yeah, I'm ready to play.
You heard it here first.
That's why we're here.
Thank you, Dalton Feely.
It's not as easy as tell him, Dalton.
Dan
You're a
Rourke
good fielder,
with
but
some
it's not,
captain
it looks
energy
much
getting in the
easier on
way of
camera.
that interview.
I like
you
that.
know? Don't let that interview take
All right,
away
we'll
from
get
my
another one.
teammate.
Sometimes
We're
an
gonna get another
interview
one.
mid-blitzball game is the last thing you want.
And now a pivot point of this inning. Could be 2 outs. No runners on. Said Joez McFly comes up, struck out last time in 4 pitches. O'Brien going with the leg. Has he a lot today?
See, I think Joez, the first at-bat, you can kind of tell when Joez is locked in
Yes,
on something and when he's
very
not.
much.
That first at-bat,
Not
he did not seem locked
A
at
lot
all.
of poop talk.
If you're talking poop, you're not locked.
No. He already looks a little more locked.
He does.
Ah, Jim.
Okay, and Jimmy has to come at
Or stare at your
Joez
eyes
this
first.
at-bat because after that error by Ryan, you
I
don't
was
want to start
staring
getting
at
the
your
pitch
eyes.
count up.
You like that, right?
I didn't. It distracted me.
Sounds like Jimmy and Joez are staring at each other's eyes
Eye
while
contact is
pitching and hitting.
important.
Difficult for both parties, if I'm
Yeah.
being honest.
I don't really know what's happening there. What do you stare at when you're hitting? The ball, right?
I just kind of,
Don't bite.
I'm doing like, I'm flying like a fighter pilot thing, and it's like zoomed out, and I'm just looking for the ball, and then when I see it, it's like, ball found.
I like that.
Kind of intense.
Oh, quickly. Yeah, that is. I just stare at the ball or the hand, and I'm like, ooh, ball.
Right.
And then hopefully it comes into my bat.
4-0. Let's see if Joez McFly has the green light here. He does
He
not.
doesn't. And Jimmy kind of just like tossed that one up there.
56, trying to throw a strike, and again, it shows to show in blitzball. If you start aiming, kind of like baseball.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to aim. You're just supposed to throw. That little ball starts moving a lot, and now it's first and second, 1 out. Jack Doyle up for his second at bat.
Ready 9,
right,
take
ready?
9. Just 2 guys in the outfield, you know. Just 2 bros.
He's starting to rear a little big now, especially if Jack's able to put a drive into this one.
Everything is connected. in life and in blitzball.
Good
Doyle.
swing, and that is a single for Jack, and now the bases are loaded.
Look at that. I mean, that's what I was trying to say. Like, that Joez McFly 5-pitch walk, that doesn't happen if Ryan Cohen does field that ball. You know? Like, it's all connected that there's now 1 out, bases loaded. Joez McFly's 3rd at bat. We've talked about how much he gets better as the game goes.
We'll take. I mean, if they're giving us up, though.
Those ceiling balls, you need a little bit of luck, concentration, skill, power, will.
Mostly luck. Ooh, good swing and good pitch. I like that swing by Jimmy.
Good bounce back there by Jimmy. You know, 5-pitch walk, first pitch swinging. Hey, let's lock in here. Little two-seamer right in that bottom right quadrant.
See, that's the over-the-top pitch. He doesn't like to throw that much, but that one was very effective.
The 0-1. Coxon fires.
Good take.
A good take by Joez and not. I mean, that's a ball 57 up there if you get the barrel on it the right way.
I agree. That's something I'm kind of bad at, is swinging at those high balls, because those are homer pitches.
It's a mental hurdle, but it's a 1-1 count, so it's a win either way.
Nice. Wow. Take. That's like the first real off-speed pitch we've seen from Jimmy this inning. A lot of fastballs.
48. And I like the path of it. I mean, it's there and then it's not. Kind of knuckle droppy, but over the top.
It's really, it's hard to get people to swing at pitches like that unless it's like right on the plate. There's like such a fine line. Nice pitch.
Traditional pitching. We got that curveball low and away. He watched that. He watches the fastball go all the way in. Another nice location by Jimmy. Nothing middle.
I agree. A lot of pipes this inning. Good pitching.
I'm stepping out and swinging at that.
I agree. He is stepping out.
It is always fun hearing the players coach themselves on the fly. 2-2. See what Jim goes with here.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, and he goes away again. He's really attacked Joez away this game, and it's proven quite fruitful.
A delicious grunt
it was a big
from
grunt.
James on that. And, yeah, he's in Joez's head with that two-seamer, whether it's going to come back enough or not. Joez in two-strike mode, trying to protect. Does not work, and now it's bases loaded. Jack Doyle, 2 outs, 4-0 game.
This is huge right here because Joez also has to pitch next inning as well.
Potential slam the door moment for the PLs.
I don't think he
check
might.
swing. We've got the camera. If we could look at it quick, that'd be great. Don't think he did.
I could have gone.
Jack thinks he might have. I think he held.
No, hands were going forward, but he kept the bat back. Good check swing. It's 1-0.
Now this is where Jack was last inning. He had bases loaded, 2 outs, no runs.
Right back to him. Ready 3. Take 3 on Jimmy.
Dude, we look so fucking smooth. Put us on a box of Wheaties.
We caught that. Clean inning,
Go, Jimmy.
loaded, but no.
Coolest thing to work.
Ready 3. Take 3. Good job.
Let's chop it up with some DraftKings.
Ready
And we're
14,
taking a
take
quick
14.
breather from the action to talk about our BB5 presenting sponsor, DraftKings. DraftKings Sportsbook is here to help you get closer to the action, get some skin in the game, and download the DraftKings app right now. And use our promo code WAREHOUSE. With football season in full swing, there's no better time to check out DraftKings touchdown props. And if sports betting is not yet available in your state, don't worry. DraftKings is the one-stop shop for all things daily fantasy, where you can join in on all the fun and have a shot to win cash prizes. So download the DraftKings app now. Use our promo code WAREHOUSE when you do. That's promo code WAREHOUSE only at DraftKings Sportsbook. The crown is yours.
Great stuff, Lorenzo. Speaking of great stuff, wow, look at Matty Mass on the camera today. Joez McFly.
Yeah, what an inning for Jimmy.
One of the most, hey, he got into trouble. He got out of trouble. He even defense didn't help him. Actually, Dalton Feely's down there with him right now.
Let's talk to him.
Jimmy, a fantastic first inning. You overcome an error in the field, bases loaded, 2 outs. You get out of it. You guys attacked Jack Doyle with 2 outs, putting up multiple runs, I believe 3 runs with 2 outs. What was going through you and Dan Rourke's mind in both the top first and the bottom half of that inning?
Jack was hitting the zone from every angle and every quadrant with crazy pitches, so I think playing bunt defense helped us. The behind, me getting hit in the head and Dan Rourke bunt single really maybe changed the momentum. But then we did have some legit hits.
And now going through, you had Jack Doyle in the first, and you're now facing caliber pitcher of Joez McFly in the second. What is changing in your approach going into this inning?
I have to have the worst stats out of anyone versus Joez. I mean, am I the only pitcher batter's ever gotten out?
They'll probably talk about it. We'll find out. Back to you guys up in the booth.
Oh, I guess like maybe you have the worst stats, but you're still hitting 714.
It's a 2.0 OPS.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Just a boy and his ball.
I don't know. Has he ever gotten anyone else out?
Yeah, I think that's. I mean, 7 for 9 is nothing to be upset with.
Let's see what Joez McFly has. We've seen an evolution of him. The two fielders, again, can be a helpful thing here. If Joez can find it in the zone.
So I really don't need to get 2 outs, right?
Just be low.
Oh, Jimmy blows him a kiss. The kiss of death.
Yeah, that was intense.
Joez wipes his hand on his forehead.
Oh, wow.
Okay, so that's a strike. I think that's pretty illegal, but I enjoy the idea right there.
It's legal. I just can't cross this line.
Feels illegal.
That's totally legal.
That's strike 1.
It makes the mound feel so close.
Strike 1. Good pitch by Joez McFly.
Yeah.
An aggressive approach by John Boy.
Hey, that was a little crickety. Nice pitch. Good take.
You see him go to the slider there. 55 miles per hour. Little downward movement.
Just got to keep it in.
And, man, you can tell Jimmy's energy when he has a lead. He's hacky-sacking around out there. First pitch swing. It's a 1-1 count.
Yeah, it's very interesting to see. Because, like, when I'm playing, I try not to change my energy because... Ooh, good take! That's a nice
Ready, 3, take 3.
Like,
Ready,
even when we're
replay.
winning or losing, I try not to, like, relax too much because then I feel like I spiral.
57 miles per hour, just misses that down and in corner. Nice little pitch there by Joez McFly. It's
I like his
2-1
pitches.
count.
I'd like to see him hit the zone here.
Wow. Look at
Wow.
Dials it up there, 65, man.
That's impressive.
That ball stays straight. It doesn't have that kind of two-seam on it like the previous pitch. And that's some of the frustration with Blitzball because you can try everything in the world and that little hexagon-shaped ball is going to choose what it's going to do pitch to pitch.
It is true. And now it's 4-1.
Just swing.
Yeah.
I want to see Joez pitch to contact here. You got 2 guys in the field.
Right.
Try to just get like a 60, 61 mile per hour fastball in there and then see if Jimmy will check over and
Ready, 1.
Why not?
Take 1. Yeah.
Goes at him. Jimmy goes at him. Zone 1, foul ball.
That's exactly what I was looking for. And you saw all of them hunting that ball down.
Look at that.
I like that. It's a team movement right there.
Man, that's a team trying to help their guy. You see the pitch there, 55. Might have stayed a little high, but again, Jimmy's out here thinking that's a pitch to drive Joez.
It's like a school of fish moving in one direction.
Some power steps there. Full count, 4-2, the 7th pitch of the inning from Joez McFly.
Let's see what you got, Joez.
Man,
that's foul again.
Simplified it, zone 1. I think that was going to hit the outside part of the plate. Jimmy fouls it off. We'll do it again.
I like that. So we're getting some ceiling balls from Jimmy. So he's under these pitches. Nice pitch, Joez. There you go. Way to make him swing. Went to the slider, just didn't have a grip.
Goes to the slider, and I don't know.
If you see one, just slow.
Tough
slow.
if that's not your pitch.
Yeah, I like this 2 fastballs and putting the ball in play. Jimmy fouled them both off, but, you know, he's the pitcher.
Runner on first. Dan Rourke coming to the plate. Wow.
Ripped it foul. Dan is 4 for 5 against Joez, or 4 for 4, excuse me, against Joez in his career. Never gotten out.
Also a 2.0 OPS. He just line drive that one through our protective netting. The netting did its job. It just got through.
I like it. And he has 4 singles, so that should give a chance for a play in the field here.
0-1 pitch from Joez. Goes fastball away.
Dud.
Fastball in, fastball away. And yeah, I like that's great analysis. So.
Thank you, man. I appreciate
Singles, that means, in theory,
he should have a shot here. I think a lot of people hit mostly singles in the warehouse, if we're being honest. It's hard to drive the ball.
It's tough. Ball moves a lot.
Because all your best, like if you really catch a ball, it's going into the ceiling, which is going to be a single.
Joez tries to go back to that slider. Does not get there. 2-1. Oh, Coxon fires.
Oh, wow. That was a strike. Nice pitch,
Let's see a
Joez.
replay of that
Ooh,
bad boy.
baby.
61 miles per hour.
Called the doctor on that. Oh my gosh,
dude.
Joez. Oh, leg kick.
Looked
Oh
like
my gosh, look at that leg through the zone,
maybe
Joez.
a little cut there. Channels Mariano. Let's see what he's got for the 2-2 pitch.
My heart is racing after that.
Hey, Booth, you watching? Oh, god damn it.
And Jack makes the play.
And your analysis pays
you,
off.
thank you very
Jack
much.
Doyle in the field pays off. And by the way, not an easy play.
That's
Jack
all.
Doyle
Yeah.
with that quick pick.
I really liked the pitch by Joez there. Look at this little slider off the plate. Dan reaches out, induces weak contact instead of going for the strikeout. Nice job all around.
Beautiful work on the replay there as the frustration of Dan Rourke turning to the bench while Jack Doyle fields it. And there's one out from Josie McFly.
That is the thing. The potential losers are a team I could see getting frustrated, but they're also a team that rides really high off good emotions.
Well, and I think the thing that's going to be interesting here, Joe's McFly in the bump, one out, runner on first. You know, we do have it's 4 outs.
Yeah, true.
So Jack Doyle would still have an out in the chamber if, say, Joe's can get one more and then he gets into more trouble. That could become a conversation. Goes at him, 60.
I like that. Oh, my gosh. You can see the little momentum swing here. That was a 60-mile-per-hour fastball. It caught a good amount of plate, but Jimmy didn't, he wasn't ready to hit that. But Joez was like, I love that pitch.
Oh, that's the effectively wild, they call it.
I love that.
You're not sure where it's going to end.
Romeo, I'm coming to you after this pitch. Ready, one, take one. We'll set up the next pitch with it. That looks good, though. Nice slow zoom out.
Joez does it again.
Nice,
Joez McFly. Back-to-back outs from Joez McFly. Does not even question fielding it.
Yeah, did you see the way he fielded that? He fielded that like he was angry at the ball for coming towards him. He's like, get out of here. Why would you hit that at me?
And it looked like Jack Doyle went to the mound, kind of assuming that it was Jack Doyle time.
Slow zoom out, roaming. Ready, roaming. Take roaming. Ready, one. Nice. Take one. Good job.
Okay, now I want to see Joe stick to like what's working here. Like, don't try to overthrow. Just stick to like balls in the zone and let your defense make plays.
And you see, he's simplified his approach on the mound. He's kind of got that modern wide stance. I'm just going to take one leg up, put the other one down, and follow through. See, he's trying to do it just a little too much.
Yeah, that's
that confident. They're too much confidence.
And I get it. I've been there.
Right,
before.
we all.
You get that one out, and you're like, "Oh, I'm sick," and then you realize, "Okay, now I have a 4-0 count."
Let me drop down and throw the slide piece.
Once you start dropping down, it's unless you're actually like Jack or Nicky, it's probably over for us. Good
2-0
pitch.
goes at him.
Nice.
Gets past Doyle. Single for Dan Rourke. That's what he does off Joez McFly. And that'll be runners on first and second. 2 outs.
That's a good pitch and a good swing by Dan. I like that by Joez. Goes at him. It just beats Jack to the wall. But still, if you're Joez, you live with those all day.
Yeah, I selfishly would have loved if Jack Doyle was one step right. Or maybe pure Blitzball Battle, because I think you might see a body on the concrete there.
In the a training session, I don't know if Jack's going to go full vertical into the wall. But, hey, that's why you got to watch the real thing.
Yeah. Joez McFly petting his headband.
Yeah, headband Joez is different.
Different character. Ooh, and a little baby cut. Joez liked that pitch. It's what he was trying to do. Dan Rourke flying around the field.
Yeah, Dan's on one.
Normally hitters just stay seated. I think he was, and he just hunted down that ball.
3. I want to do some like real close-up stuff with
And it's
Joez.
1-0. Joez to Jimmy.
Ooh, misses high with the fastball.
You're going to start there and start just when he gets to the mound. Ready, 3. Take 3. Slow zoom in. If you can even like go.
I'm going to max out
okay,
in a second,
you're good.
But
Take 1. That's good.
Oh,
Good pitch. I think if you're Joez,
I thought it was
you
good
need
cut.
to start off fastball until there's a strike.
100%.
That's going to help your fastball get better. Sure, the other team may know what's coming, but again, it's that effectively wild that get a strike on there before you try a slider or you drop down a little bit. And he's got a 2-1 count now.
One thing I've realized about Jimmy is he doesn't bat flip when he hits a homer. He only bat flips when he swings and misses, which is a fun little twist to it. I like that.
Come on, 3-1.
Like, you're never going to see Jimmy do like a Jose Bautista bat flip.
3-1.
Dalton, who am I?
You've got a few big bat flips in your day.
Dalton Feely.
It's not natural.
It happens, though. Trust me, I get it. My celebrations are horrible.
4-1 pitch as McFly's inside on that one.
This is a big at bat. You don't want to get bases loaded because that's when the bleeding starts to happen.
Like kind of doing the creep in. That works.
Okay. Ryan Cohen and Jack Doyle discussing fielding. And you see Joez go to the slider there. Not really close. It's bases loaded.
Let's see what Jack does here. Is he going to come in or is he going to let Joez finish it off? Oh, not even a question. Okay.
All right, I'm playing the wall.
I'll be pitching him inside. But yeah, just get ready.
Let's get it running.
Don't get out there.
Let's see what's going on, though, because this is an interesting decision.
Manager Jack Doyle, we're assuming that's you in the case. Bases loaded, big situation. Joez gets 2 really quick outs. What is the thinking leaving Joez McFly on the bump rather than you getting your 4th out?
He's given up 0. I've given up 4.
Simple enough. Math is math is math. And Joez, how are you feeling? You got 2 quick outs. You lost it the first.
Feeling good. It's all right. I just was trying some stuff there, trying to get some movement on different pitches. I'll go back to what I need to do and get the out.
Great stuff.
Okay.
Great stuff.
Good interview.
That's what's different about the warehouse. You don't get a lot of pitcher mid-game interviews. Joez versus Dan Rourke. We've seen 2 grounders to the left side. 1 for a hit,
Whoever
1
wins
fielded.
this at bat is a bigger Yankee fan.
You see, have Jack kind of squeezing the wall a little bit more in this one as you requested last at bat.
Dan Rourke off the wall. Oh, the big man off the wall in the warehouse. If you go off the wall in fair play, that is a single. I cannot wait for a replay more.
I don't know what happened there.
Here's the pitch, fastball down and in. Rourke turns on it. The big man with some slight elevation. Let's see it from this angle. Turns on it, off the wall. And, dude, you want to talk about perfect placement.
That's perfect. I feel like once Joez initiated his jump, there was no way Jack or Ryan were coming in on that ball because you don't want contact there.
Yeah.
He said it.
Now
Final contact.
Oh, my gosh, that's over. But I love the effort by Joez. 5-0.
5-0. Team Bomb Bomb.
Oh, wow, that felt like a big moment there.
And you know what else is interesting there, Zoe, is that we haven't had a lot of 2-fielder games before that, you know, that's a pretty common ball. But for where the defenders were set up, that was a no man's land of sort.
Can I say something crazy?
Yes.
I think 2 fielders hurt them right there.
Joez.
Yes.
Because Ryan and Jack, that's
Joez
kind of a
McFly.
whose ball is this situation.
Right.
Whereas I think if Jack is just over there, he's just going to go for that ball.
It's always tough because your first reaction is to go the direction of the ball.
For sure.
Which basically takes Jack out of that play instantly.
So it's then Ryan's got to go in
It's
on that.
Ryan or Joez, and it's just not an easy play.
Off the mound, that's impossible.
3-0 from McFly to O'Brien.
Nice pitch.
Oh, boy.
Just sends it over 58.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Joez has everything this inning, when he has stuck to his strategy of just putting this ball in the zone, it's been singles or outs.
Why is his leg kick incredible?
Yeah, I don't know what's happening there, but I'm enjoying it. It's a nice little scene.
3-1. Let's see if he can follow it up. And Jimmy.
I mean, this is a huge run.
Joez is kind of looking nasty.
60 miles per hour.
He's locating.
Let's see if we get a replay of that one, too. Nice pitch by Joseph. You see it start outside. Yeah, it's running back. Just doesn't get there. O'Brien with the protective swing. And if you catch that, that is the fat part of the bat. That's
Jimmy's sweet spot.
Power. 3-2.
Good eye.
Tries to go for the slider.
Jake, this is the pitch, man.
And, you know, I do like the thought. I think, you know, we're seeing Joez get more comfortable with his fastball. The slider, that'll be a progression. You know, almost like golf, so you need a consistent miss. You know about that.
I definitely know about that. I need to see a strike here for Joez. He gives us nice pitch. Good pitch, Joez. There
Man,
you go.
It felt like there was a moment of pause in the warehouse with that ball sitting over the plate.
Ooh, that's a lot of
meat.
plate. That's a lot of plate.
Joe's tying his shoes close up on his shoes. Yeah, close. All right, 3, ready 9, take 9, stay there 9, yep. Ready 3. Nice pan up 9, great, oh my God 9. Ready 1, take 1. Thank you 9, outstanding work.
Full count, we'll do it again.
Ooh, and he spikes it, and that makes it 6. So now next inning, the Scribble Baby Boys have to cut the lead in half before recording an out, correct? Is that the rule? That's a lot of pressure.
A lot of pressure maybe on Dan Rourke, who can also make it a lot less pressure with one swing. We saw Joez go at him every time he has turned on a fastball. Keep the cameras ready over there. Slider, look at that.
See, Dan's swing is so I don't know if I've ever seen Dan hit a ball the opposite way.
It's not an
so
option.
Pull heavy that I think you have to live away on him. You cannot give him a pitch inside.
But he is a big man that he covers out there.
He's a big dude.
And it looks like he's inverted the stance a little
Well,
bit.
stand right?
Ready 4, take 4. Yeah, ready replay. Ready 14, take 14. Ready replay. Take replay.
And Rourke with my favorite swing I've ever seen in the warehouse. Go big. That's he folded himself.
Look where that back foot ends up.
Oh my God. So I don't know if Dan Rourke realizes it's only 70 feet to dead center because that swing was looking for 700 feet.
Great Yankees postseason meme.
Great power.
That is a good meme.
Opens
Jack
up
is
the
right.
stance. 0-2.
Oh, ready 3, take 3. Did that hit the zone? No, ready 4, take 4.
Back frame.
Ready replay. Take replay.
That almost landed.
It looks because it did everything but hit. It just misses Rourke's hair. It just misses the outside pipe, and it kicks in. But that'll be ball 1 of the at-bat.
That's ball 1. I feel like this at-bat is a movie.
There's been a lot of action in this at-bat.
I want Dan to swing as hard as he can again. That brought me joy.
1-2 count.
These two were just made for this moment.
Yes.
This is meant to happen. Off his foot.
It looked like it was off his foot.
It was off his foot.
The action continues. It'll be a foul ball.
Is that a foul ball?
We'll see on the replay.
No, was that a foul ball?
Right off his
Was
shin.
that a foul ball, Jack?
His leg.
That's not what you want to hear.
Yeah, you don't like the pitcher believing it was an out.
That's an out? No, that hit him in the
Hit his leg, hit his leg.
Joez acknowledges the situation.
This picture of Joez is I like what I'm seeing here.
Del Caribe Joez, 1-2 count.
All right, come on, Joez. Punch him out. Yeah, Joez! Sorry, I picked a side right there. I wanted to see Joez strike him out.
So McFly gets in there.
How about that, Joez? 3 outs, only gave up 2 runs. That's a good inning for Joez.
So, the Scribble Baby Boys, Jack Doyle, Joez McFly, will have to get 3 runs on the board.
This is not easy because Dan Rourke is a tough. Can I tell you something, Jake?
Say it.
My 2 least favorite at-bats in this warehouse. Number 1, Dan Rourke.
I feel like Dan Rourke has gotten your body a lot.
He's hit me more than any other pitcher.
Yes, easily.
Number 2, Dalton Feely. Because they're both really long, and I don't know if they fully know where the ball's going.
Well, speaking of Dalton Feely, he's down on the cement with Jack Doyle.
Ooh.
Jack Doyle. Down 6-0, need to cut the lead in half before being eligible to win this game. You're now facing Dan Rourke. What do you see in Dan Rourke versus Jimmy O'Brien that you have to change in your approach, I believe?
I think we've got to be patient and just make him hurt himself. I think Dan's maybe the pitcher I see the worst, just because it's just like effectively wild, and he has 2 pitches that no one else throws. So I think we really got to be patient. We need 3 runs, which is half a 6. We need 3 runs. So like 8 walks. We need that hardest thing to do in Blitzball is just be patient. But
Joez McFly, are you gonna hit a bomb off Dan Rourke?
Actually, a walk might help more. Okay. As long as a couple of walks will help. We need to get 3 just to get a chance to get to 6.
Right.
It's good math.
Back to you guys in the booth.
Let's buckle up. Feels like we're going to see some patience.
Yeah, it seems like they're ready to walk. Dan Rourke is probably going to oblige. But that's the thing about Dan Rourke that I agree with Jack's strategy as we faced him together in Blitzball Battle 4, and that's the strategy you have to have. But one at-bat, Dan Rourke is going to throw the best pitches you've ever seen, and if you're not ready to swing, you quickly find yourself, oh, we already have one out, and we only have one to work with.
That's what's going to be interesting. We're going to see some pivot moments this inning where Dan's stuff is electric. The two-seamer runs, that curveball is like a tight curveball. It's like when the closer comes out and you're like, who is this guy? And you're like, oh, that's his strikeout pitch? That's really good. It's just a matter of location. He has been putting in the warehouse reps recently, and with this lead, you'd like to think he'd be a little more comfy. But like I said, I think there's going to be one or two at-bats where we see like a 2-2 count, and that's where this inning is going to get made.
You can't – it's a tough line because I feel like you have to be – or my new approach against Dan is you got to be ready to swing for the first strike, not take the first strike.
Hey, nice and easy. We got a big lead. So
but if you give him one, it's kind of a risky game to play here. He looks so much like the guy from Major League, Ricky Vaughn.
He's really found himself.
Yeah, I'm proud of him. See, that's why you can't take that first pitch because that's probably the best one you're going to get to hit this at bat.
66 miles per hour.
Oh, my God.
There's a ton of movement, and it's just a very natural throwing motion that if he has that for a day, for a tournament, watch out for Rourke.
No, he's deadly. Good take. See, it's like his misses are almost more effective than when he hits the glass because you're just like very jittery in the box.
Right.
Because it hurts really bad getting hit by Dan. Right. It stinks. So you're kind of like
sticks to you.
Yeah, you're on your toes a little bit.
The 1-1 from Dan.
Oh,
and
nice
look
pitch,
at that, man.
Dude, that's good.
It looks like that is going to just clink in there with his two-seam, and then it bites down.
It's like a little drop ball. I mean,
it's literally it's the most reliever energy one human can put out.
Take one. He looks like a reliever. Ready, 4, take 4.
Entrance song, hard, classic rock.
Yep. Simple man.
It's 3-1, and now you'd assume he's going to look for that fastball slot?
Yeah, you got to – I'm interested to see if Joez even swings this at bat. Okay, so Dan didn't give him –
I'm good.
It'll take for Joez on this pitch, especially after their pregame interview with Dalton trying to work a walk. I feel like 4-1 – you got to bet if Dan can hit the zone twice in a row.
And I think you're seeing a little head games out there. Joez walked that ball all the way out there to Dan. It's 4-1. There you go.
Yeah, he lost it. So he had his first pitch was down the middle for a strike, and then the next 5. I mean, he had a couple close ones, but
that second pitch is a great location. He throws a beautiful curveball that just misses the top corner, but I think that had him lose his rhythm a little bit. And let's see Jack Doyle. Never one to take.
No, he's pretty far off the plate on this at-bat, too, so I'm interested to see what he's looking for. Oh, and he still gets hit. Maybe that's what he was trying to avoid, but Dan made sure he got him
right on the knucks, which doesn't feel great.
That's crazy because Jack was the furthest off the plate I've ever seen him in that bat in first pitch right in the knuckles.
And maybe that's getting in Dan's head a little bit. 1-0, one hit by pitch.
Good take.
And that's my worst feeling as a blitzball pitcher.
On the stride.
The ball is heading there. It's on path the whole way. In the final foot, it just takes off.
It feels like there's a strong gust of wind halfway between Dan Rourke's pitch, and it just blows it at the hitter. Like it's not supposed to move like that.
There's probably some science nerd out there that could teach us so much.
Yeah.
Because in the last foot, the ball moves so much more than everything else.
But we both know, me and you, and
we
I'm
wouldn't
retaining
listen.
any of that
wouldn't
information.
Listen. We would need someone to Google Translate that. The 3-0.
I think Dan's Apple Watch just lit up mid-pitch.
Yankees notification.
4-0. He's missed with 9 in a row, I believe.
Echoes in this warehouse. Joe's McFly on deck. See if Rourke can find something. Hey.
Oh, that's the Dan Rourke experience, man. Nothing close, and then one of the nastiest pitches you're going to see. Look at this. What is this? That's never – you cannot hit that ball. It never crosses your bat at all.
Man, and that's got to be so frustrating.
Oh, it's the most worst feeling ever.
For the hitter and for Dan, man, that looks so free and easy. But finding that slot with this ball can be very tricky, as you see there.
Yeah, I mean,
just holds on to it for a half second longer, and that spikes it into the ground. And now it's runners on first and second. A home run would cut the lead in half and open up the whole inning.
If Dan ever figures out a consistent strike zone, he will win a Cy Young in a tournament. It's like, I don't think you can hit him consistently.
Well, no, it's interesting. There was one day, and I've never seen it again. Okay.
Oh, my gosh.
Dan Rourke, threw his curveball as his main pitch, and he
Oh,
was
I
actually
remember
accurate
that
with
day.
it. And we were all looking around like, what have we created? That I wonder if that's what he tried to do right there. Because for me, that is the easier pitch to throw for a strike. Unfortunately, it usually gets hammered because I try to throw a slow slider.
Or you get an out. It's always a risky feeling when you do it. Okay, nice pitch by Dan. Needed that.
I think that might have been the coaching from Coach O'Brien down there.
Nice pitch.
That one, I believe. Yeah.
Okay,
That's got that little downward
so
curve
that's
late.
in the zone. That's a nice spot for Dan. But if you're Joez and Jack, you got to, wake up on that pitch because you can drive that one. The one with the crazy two-seam movement, nearly impossible. But if he's throwing that drop pitch as a strike, you can hit that.
Well, that's where we get excited for Dan's potential pitching because if he can combine those two accurately off of each other, you're just full guessing.
Yeah, it's a bad time.
55. Dan tried to take a little more off of that one.
I think he went back to that pitch that he threw for a strike but didn't get a good grip on it. I'd be interested how he holds that. Because, it kind of just, stays very still and
Right.
drops off. It's like that old story about the meatball and the table. You heard about that one?
3-1 to McFly.
Okay.
Nice pitch.
Have we seen a swing yet this inning?
No.
Ready, 13? Take 13.
Just avoid his ball.
Oh,
there we go.
There's the first swing. Nice. That was a strike. Fought that off.
Joez McFly battles.
God damn it.
And
That
now,
was a crazy
I mentioned the pivot points, though, as we watch the replay
Kick swung and
of
then
what I believe is another Dan Rourke gentle curve.
Yeah, that's the one.
Joe fights it off just late enough. 4-2 pitch here.
I think Joez is upset at himself on that one.
Dan's been in a tough spot. One strike here, and it's like a movie scene when all the smoke goes away and everything turns bright colors.
Come on, Dan, what do you got? Oh.
Not that.
Okay, so
It'll stay gray in the warehouse.
yeah, I need if Dan can figure out how to just have his misses be a little closer because I think they're tempting pitches to swing at.
Well, you wonder. We always wonder what Jack Doyle's inputting or not inputting.
Yeah.
But that was a lot of curveballs.
He's probably thinking about the waiting birds of North America right now. That's a strike.
And that was a gross pitch. That was 68.
That was a great pitch.
That was a mile per hour below what you could throw it in here.
So he's completely, maybe he heard you. He's completely switched. He's not throwing any two seams for strikes. It's all that little drop ball. So I think Jack or Joez might be able to drive one of those.
Look at that. He throws a pretty two-seamer off. It is 70, so it would have been a redo anyways, but it comes off the plate. And now, see, this is, I think Jack Doyle is spring-loaded.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
If something is close, he's trying to hit the grand slam to open up this inning.
Good take. Nice take, Jack. Dan acknowledges it, too. Gives him a little head nod on a good take. I think that's where Dan wanted that pitch. That was nice.
And I'll tell you where Jack's locked in. If that's the two-seamer, that hits him right in the face, and he didn't flinch. He stayed in the whole time.
Good take. These are great pitches by Dan right now. These are just missing. I like this switch to this drop ball.
Yeah, it's all around it.
I like it. Much closer misses. I mean, I'm surprised Jack didn't swing at one of those.
3-1 count. Dan Rourke, Joez McFly in the stands starting to get energized.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, so I kind of want to see a replay on that pitch because are these balls hovering over the zone and then dropping at the last second? Because if so, very nice takes by Jack on this.
God damn it.
See, that ends in a weird way for
Rourke,
Dan.
you wanna-
but that, I
you
feel
wanna
like
breathe
that
or
was
you
a
wanna
pretty
stay?
well pitched
I'm good. I want to
at-bat
keep more on
for
the
him.
curve. Like,
If he was a little, if he could find the zone a little more often, you're swinging at those pitches.
Yeah. No, I mean that's the difference between 1 and 2 strikes there was huge. Yeah, Dalton Feely, get in there.
Yeah, that works.
We're making a switch over here?
Yeah. No, I mean, it's up to him, but it's either they're not going to swing right now.
Right.
Until you hit the glass or you give them something that
I got it.
lights their eyes up.
I got it.
So I would just take one bat and completely change what you're doing to like not you. See if it changes what they're doing.
Right.
Just try to float it, try to throw looping curves. Just,
I got it.
Looks like they're staying with Rourke for now.
See, I understand Jimmy's point of view there, and especially when you've walked as many people, I get it. But I'm a little torn on that because I feel like Dan's pretty close with this drop ball.
You see him
Okay,
he,
maybe.
He takes a little off of it. 57.
How about that? Good pitch.
Joez McFly puts a good swing on it, and now we're 0-1.
Give him BP and let's just see what
now
happens.
this will be
Real
interesting.
play.
Because if you're Dan, throwing that same pitch feels tough.
Does.
But it just got you a strike. But he eases off it again, and look at that.
Good coaching, Jimmy. Nice job. All right, so Joez has to be ready to swing on this. You see, that's a nice pitch.
It's a great pitch.
That's a great pitch.
61, back-to-back strikes.
Fouled it a little bit there.
Let's see, does he try to drop the curve?
Let's make it competitive.
God damn it. You're good. You're good. You're up.
It's 1-2.
How I express.
It's very interesting because he's gonna. I think he's gonna try to go with the Jimmy method to get the out here and go like low 60s, high 50s with a pitch. So Joe's got to be ready to swing. Great take.
62.
Fantastic take.
As we do have a replay, that looked like it had a little late rise on it.
Pressure's on in if you're in the glass.
Yeah, you're right. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
What a take. What a take.
Good take by Solano. 62. 2-2 count.
Nice.
Good take there by Joe. 66.
You're good.
Yep.
Right to that white bubble.
This is a very big at bat right here. Had him 0-2.
Right.
Need this out. Oh, and he gets him. Nice pitch by Dan.
We got 2 more outs left. We're good.
One more out, we win.
Word.
Okay?
One more?
Yeah. Because they cut the lead.
If he can control his gears like that, I almost want to compare it to a second serve in tennis. Like, hey, Dan, throw your stuff.
Right.
2-0, if you can throw a 63-mile-per-hour
Yeah.
strike.
With that much movement? That was very nice.
You're going to be okay.
This could be the game.
Ready, roaming? Take roaming. Nice. Take one. Good job. Oh. Ready, 3, take 3.
We all should have been there.
Ready, 9, take 9.
Fuck.
Single or a double, I'm not sure yet. We have to see a replay.
Let's get the replay.
Jack drove the ball. I think he might have gotten a little robbed. It got stuck in the ceiling and fell, so it might be a single, but scoreboard has it as a double, so let's look.
So let's watch the replay. God, pitch had a ton of movement. Let's see if we can get a camera angle. If it hits that red beam,
Devastating.
it's a double.
Double.
Let's
Did
see.
it hit the beam?
Right?
No, straight ceiling.
So it's a single.
Didn't hit the Devastator?
No.
Oh. No, slower.
Okay, so now Joez needs to score here.
Right? This at-bat
Give me
decides the game.
50
Yeah, that was a
cents.
fun blitzball moment. That was a great pitch by Dan. Jack got his hands in on that.
Yeah.
Nice. Well done.
Ripped by Doyle. A little bit unlucky.
Nice.
Oh, and that's a bit of a game changer there. Instead of 2-0, it goes to 1-1 as Joez offers on the fastball. 67.
Well, that was outside. That's not even.
All right, ready, 1.
There you go, Rourke.
Take 1. 3, you'll stay on the fielding team.
Nice, Rourke.
Ready, 4, take 4. 4, you will be on the batting team.
Jack has all of the team's hits.
Wow.
So I feel like Joez needs to, just for himself, he wants this, you know?
1-2. One strike will end the game. And he
Right,
gets
ready,
it.
3, take 3.
Freezes him.
Nice job. Ready, 4. Hug. Ready, 4. Take 4. Ready, replay.
Your 60 feels like a
Take replay.
6-2 victory. Dan Rourke's final pitch. What was that? That's not a two-seamer. It's not a curveball. It's a thing.
Yeah, curveball.
It's a thing, and it's a win.
Yeah, can you guys replay?
Great pitching by Dan Rourke to get himself out of the jam. Great effort by all the PLs. He wanted one more replay, and he gets it. Fun ones, though.
That was a lot of fun. I mean, the Devastator by Jack, that's what kept us here for another that could have kept us here for another out. Instead, it's game over, and Dan and Jimmy, very well played game.
Don Feely, let's get it down to the PLs. Give us their thoughts.
You were 64-64.
We are going to the players of the game. It is both Jimmy and Dan Rourke. Jimmy, I'm going to start with you. Bottom of the first inning, bases loaded. It's a 4-0 game. You get out of a massive jam. Keep it 4-0. What was going through your mind in the mound, and how did you get out of that jam?
Fastballs. Up and in fastballs, hit my spot, hit my spot, hit my spot. That's all. I just wanted it's like kind of in golf, if you hit it flush, I don't care where it goes. I just want the physical satisfaction of, oh, my body and my brain were in sync.
Dan Rourke, also speaking of jams, an electric punch out to seal the deal and the victory for the potential losers. Take me through that last sequence to get the final out.
Yeah, well, Jimmy gave me some advice, and I think I might stick with it a little bit. Slowing things down, which helped my fastball a little bit, because they're saying, I guess, the velocity on it's all right. Maybe it's a mental thing for me where I feel like I'm throwing 40 miles an hour. But, yeah, no, I feel good about my curveball. I just got to get the fastball down, and maybe slow my mechanics is the road to do that.
The potential losers win 6-2. You heard it here. Jimmy O'Brien, Dan Rourke. Back to the guys with the booth.
What a day here in Jersey City. Shout out to DraftKings. Shout out to Lorenzo DeMalia.
Well done, Jake. Well done.
What a day.
And make sure you subscribe to the channel, as Blitzball Battle 5 is right around the corner.
I plan on winning.
Bye.
Subscribe again.
Great job, Booth. Great job, Combs.
All right, we can cut. Good job, everyone. Great work.